Welcome back to Rook in the Air. I apologize for the awkward start. Tech Minion was making some
I
boo-boos.
forgot to click the Facebook Go Live button. My B. Kept wondering why it wasn't working.
We'll cut him later.
No, please don't throw me out of an airplane. I don't want to pretend that I'm, No, what was his name?
I don't remember.
The guy in Seattle said there was a bomb.
The Magnificent Heister.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper, yes. So, basically, we don't have a flight for you yet, although those are coming. And in fact, I have a flight to Boston booked for in just a couple weeks. And we have our big trip to San Francisco coming in a couple months.
Just remember, do not make any insults about the Red Sox when you're in Boston. I don't care how much you want to.
I'm not a sports person, they don't have to worry about that.
Also, how about that NFL draft? Before we start, you should actually talk about United being in the news lately. Specifically, if they haven't heard about it, what happened with the Rockies.
Oh, yes. So, for those who don't know, this is a little bit...
We've been living under a rock.
This is a little bit of an aside. United Airlines did make the news because they were...
For something other than a broken plane.
Yes. They were transiting the Colorado Rockies team to Toronto. And during that transit, they unlocked their...
The pilot. Be very specific.
The pilot
made the choice.
The pilot made a choice to unlock the cockpit door. And in doing so, he allowed several executives of the Colorado Rockies team to enter the cockpit and look around, and they took various Instagram photos and videos and had a great little excursion, and the pilot is now on administrative leave.
Should be glad that's all he gets.
Yes, because that policy of not to open doors for anyone is the set policy of just about all airlines after 9/11. Now, moving on to the actual topic of today. As I said, we don't have actual flights for you today yet. We do have instead a review of some of the best amenity kits in the sky today. Now, some of you may be asking, what is an amenity kit, aside from the obvious answer? Well, as you can see, the Therabody back there, here it is right here, presented by United to their Polaris class customers. Basically, the kit is offered by airlines on long-haul routes to make your travel a little more pleasant. It comes to things like a comb or a brush, toothbrush, toothpaste, moisturizer, and creams of various sorts. Things like that. Now, the main event of today is actually an afterthought, but I thought I'd mention it now. For those of you who like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, I will be offering one of these amenity kits as a prize for those of you who do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Are they going to get to choose, or is it going to be kind of a raffle thing?
It'll be a raffle.
Okay, so first come, first serve, or we're going to first spin the bottle, see.
Basically, I'm going to mark a dice, and I'm going to pick out 6 from the box, and whatever dice corresponds to their name that I assign, they get the amenity kit of choice. And for anyone else, I will be selling some of these bags on my site. So keep track of that.
Yep. And we will try, and if they're popular ones, we will try and get more so all of you can have access to it.
So this was the Therabody bag presented by United Airlines to their Polaris class customers. And of course, Polaris class is United's business and first class combined. We'll move on here. This is Etihad Airways business and first class amenity kit, presented by Acqua di Parma of Italy.
Now, question: Are all is that one still in use? The first one, the United?
Therabody, yeah.
Okay, and is the one you have in your hand still used?
For the next 6 months.
Okay. When it changes, we will try and get a new one. So you guys can see what it is, and we might actually do an update video if you guys like us. Give us the clicks, as Simon Whistler says.
And of course, the first class one, the only difference between the first class and business class, they both come with Diploma kits. But the first class one has little miniature Qurans or prayer books or Bibles, this sort of thing. I say prayer book because it incorporates Islam and Christianity and Judaism all together. The business class kit does not have that. But
I'm going to leave my snarky comment about all three out of it.
Yeah. But it does have the, what you expect, a comb, brush, toothpaste, toothbrush, hand cream, face moisturizer.
It's basically, to give an example about what these are, it's a travel kit that you get for free. So
also, there is some medicinal quality to it because when you're stuck in an airplane for like 8, 10, 12 hours, your skin gets dried out. It really helps to have the moisturizer with you.
The moisturizer. Let's be honest, you probably packed your toothbrush somewhere.
It's an electric toothbrush. You have the electric toothbrush with you in pieces, but you have the toothpaste probably in your checked luggage.
And it's basically a chance to try out the stuff that everybody likes.
And a lot of these classier Amenity Kits from the airlines are containing some of the higher end items in that line. Like Octopromise puts a lot of their sample size kits of their like multi-$100 creams.
And some of them are actually made by pretty interesting companies.
Yes, next. Lufthansa's Premium Economy.
Yes, they give their Premium Economy a amenity kit.
Now, this is not to be confused with the same kit they give their business and first class customers. They give them a bigger and better and fancier amenity kit overall. But again, these were from my trips before I started the channel. Before I met Jeff, or TechMinion.
Yeah, Jeff TechMinion. If they don't know who I am, they have
by now.
problems.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's just your first name anyway. So,
And also, a lot of these can be acquired on eBay for a price, but it is better if you want to. As we said, she's giving them away for free as a raffle, so y'all don't have to spend money on shiny things. Plus, most of these kits will also, with the raffle, come with a Brook in the Air tag.
And the same price you would pay on eBay for these kits, you would be able to get them from me for buying them outright.
Yeah. And if you want a better chance of winning, join the Patreon.
Yes. Now, this one's already opened because I used this on my flights, so you can see. Let's see. For some reason, they did throw a United Avis earplugs or earphones in here. There is also a refreshing towel. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't use this one. Yeah. German-made products for people with soul. Basically, it's an extra large refreshing wipe.
If we have any buffering issues, you can blame it on the internet. Seriously.
Here's a pair of earplugs.
Yes, because the last thing you want to do is hear the screaming child all over the plane. Because again, premium economy, screaming child all over the plane, or somebody yakking about on their video call on the internet.
Because in Lufthansa planes, basically goes, if you're on a 747, long haul, first class, business, premium economy, economy. So, Lufthansa gets you a pair of socks.
Yes, which you do want to wear, because remember, boys and girls, as much as the airline personnel tries to get it clean, The floor is nasty still. They cannot get it perfectly
And
clean.
God forbid you should go into a bathroom without proper footwear.
One of these days, you guys, we are going to go on a flight, and we are going to have a black light with us.
Ew.
For fun, just to prove the point.
Okay, we can go next. Now, I will reiterate, Lufthansa's business and first class have a bigger and better kit. In case you'll notice, in that kit, there was no creams or moisturizers, which you will be kind of regretting by the time you get to your destination.
But usually they do have some of those either for purchase or a potential different way. They are usually pretty good about it. So here, let me show them a picture of this. The Globetrotter kit.
The on the Airways Globetrotter kit. This is the male kit. Now, I will open this one because it was already opened in the first place.
Yeah. We try not to use them, but sometimes they also don't come with locking tags.
I did use this when I went to Okinawa or Gashuku when I was in martial arts. So this is by Lufthansa.
Now, is this one also still issued?
Yes.
And the same. Sorry, I forgot to ask for the Lufthansa Premium Economy.
As far as I know, they don't really advertise they're issuing for premium economy, but they do for business and first class.
Yeah. And we will try and keep up on it because some of these may become full-on collector's items.
Now, this is body milk, liqueur.
And basically, what is that for us English-speaking people?
Lots of time body milk is basically body lotion.
So it's lotion. Okay.
Body lotion, yeah. Then you have lip balm.
Yes, because remember, it's dry in planes, people.
Airports and a pressurized tube for recycled air at 40,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You will be craving lip balm at one point.
Which is why I'm actually surprised they don't issue Tums with all these amenity kits.
Some do.
Huh?
So this is a packaged in a eye mask.
Yes. Another reason IMAS serves the same reasoning as earplugs. They don't. People like to watch their TV, and it's very hard if you like sleeping in total darkness.
Mm-hmm. A coupon for Provence products. What's it on?
Yes, buy more of our stuff, people.
Special travel set. Shea butter lipstick. This shea butter lipstick is lip balm, but they call it lipstick. But yeah. Same thing, really.
Oh no, she dropped a thing.
It's sealed.
How could she?
This is a bamboo toothbrush and toothpaste.
Yes, they were actually trying to be what's the right word? Environmentally conscious. Thank you. Because yes, that is technically biodegradable.
It is.
Unlike the plastic.
And there's the kanji on there. They put a lot of stuff in here, really. There's traditional earplugs.
Yes, the nice little orange cheapos. It's like a cave of wonders.
Another Globetrotter coupon.
Or does that say everything that's in there?
The flagship UK and the flagship Japan. Coupon for the stores.
Refine.
Pretty much all that's in here. Now there is a female kit too in here.
I think we're going to be covering that one last, aren't we?
Pretty much, yeah. You know what? I'll cover now. What the hell?
How dare you say the bad words? The Zuck is going to get angry.
Oh well.
It's lightest blue.
Yes, light blue with a little beige handle. Compare that with dark blue and white.
Yes, and that's why it's so important to make sure that you list that you're sitting at your seat, because otherwise you're going to sit there and look at it and go, why?
Again, same toothbrush and toothpaste. Well, and really, like when you're sitting in a suite on ANA, you're not going to want to move or lift your different seat anyway. You're going to wish that flight was longer.
That's why, seriously, don't choose economy on United and fly to Australia. We're not saying anything bad about United. It's just, why would you want to? If you're going to do that, spend the extra money, get first class, and enjoy yourself.
Oh, yeah. Another Globetrotter coupon?
Well, let's ask this question. Is there anything different between the two kits?
That's what I'm checking.
Yes, dig into the...
Yes. Shiro, face mist. So the female kit here comes with face mist. The male kit does not.
It's buffering again. There.
Then we have the standard eye mask. So the big change is that the female kit here comes with face mist. Now,
What? Face mist would be amazing for anybody.
You straight guys out there, you have no idea what you're missing when it comes to face mist.
It's the same thing as using mist for like after you shave.
But overall, with the Therabody kit from United, I would give that a 8.2 out of 10. I would give the ANA kit roughly a 9 out of 10. And I would give the Lufthansa Premium Economy a 6 out of 10.
Well, it is premium economy, so it's kind of like comparing
I'm
apples
trying
and
to be fair, but I can't really be too objective in that. I have to be realistic.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Okay, let me make you small. I mean, I don't know why you don't just show them the happy stuff on the camera.
Well, that's why I mean, just introduce that for the proctor and then minimize it. So, this is Air France.
Oh, you know what we really should dig around for? Concorde Amenity Kit.
But it hasn't been in service in like 30 years.
Yeah. Oh god, that makes me feel old. We were alive when the Concorde was still flying.
Yeah, the last sort of Concorde was in, God, 1998?
No, I thought it was 2000 something.
Oh, sorry, 2008.
Oh, hey, Stream Cat.
Yeah, this one be... Okay, you can make that small and it be...
You are.
Okay. So this is the Air France kit. Now that you understand what we're doing. Standard eye shades. Now these are really, really nice. These are not your average like cheapo eye shades. They're kind of cheapo,
Not
yeah.
your grandpa's.
Yeah, they're kind of cheapo, yeah, but they're really, really soft on the inside, like plush suede. And they're adjustable. You can adjust a headband.
Yes, for those of you with bigger, tiny heads, you're not entirely based on the elastic.
There's a pair of socks, which is becoming really common among a lot of even the high-end airlines. I think the main exceptions are Singapore and Etihad, which give out full pajamas.
And don't they also give out slippers?
Qantas gives out slippers, and Japan Airlines gives out slippers. Now there is a male and female kit, but there's very little difference between them. Now we're getting to good stuff. This is Bucotherm. For a free toothpaste.
That is a big toothpaste, too, comparatively speaking.
For airlines, yeah, it is. Oh. Earplugs.
Yep, the usual.
Pen. Air France red pen. And we
That's
have
probably the creamer.
balm. Beauty Eclair. Yeah, beauty balm.
Yay! A little bit higher next time. They didn't fully get to see it when you held it up. There you go.
And a little wood toothbrush. But it's wood plated, has plastic inside.
This wasn't used, it was just taken out of the package to look
Yes.
at, right?
The package is in mint condition. It's simply taken out to show contents. None of these have been opened at all. Clarine's Hydro Essential. Moisturizing lotion. So moisturizer cream.
Yeah. Another reason why a lot of these airlines issue socks is because they know that there is a potential for some people to wear sandals, and nobody likes to smell your stinky feet, especially when you don't have Old Spice spray.
Or, as is becoming popular with a lot of American travelers, an Axe bath. Now, I think that was a female kit. We'll show you the male kit real quick here.
I mean, they could be pretty much the same.
It could be, but there's always a small little difference.
Oh.
So it still has the plushy eye mask, which is really nice.
It is socks.
And Air France stuck blue.
I think blue is the standard that most people do because it doesn't show if somebody steps in something.
Yeah. Irene's beauty balm. So even guys have beauty balm.
Well, it's a good idea. The large toothpaste.
The large toothpaste, yes. Sorry, free.
So yeah, looks like all the same stuff.
Beauty mist. And toothpaste brush. Wooden plastic toothbrush.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's
Air France?
wooden plastic. It's pressed wood. There we go.
Pressed
you know,
wood.
kind of like the
no,
wood that you see on the Walmart desk.
Yeah. So you think it's wood, but you really dig into it as plastic instead.
Where it's just been pressed so darn hard.
So, yes, those were the two main Air France kits.
Mm-hmm. As you notice.
Male, female.
Mm-hmm.
So, ANA and Air France are, and I think Qatar and Etihad offers gendered amenity kits.
Must not make comments.
So this is the next, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Meow. 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 Meow.
So we're going to go to the White Privilege Company. All credit to Curious Voyager for that joke.
Well, they're so white privileged, it will make sure that their privilege takes the longest at their main airport.
So this
Also, is it just me, or is that the smallest amenity kit so far?
It is the smallest so far, yeah. Really. So this is for BA, or British Airways. And it looks a little stained on the edge there. It's not really stained, it's toothpaste when I flew in this aircraft.
Wow. They do gray. Good for them.
A gray eye mask.
Harder to hide the blood.
And no shield.
Yes, it's no shield to block out the light so I can be totally the way I want to. Yes.
Gray socks. What company gray socks?
Now, is this one still issued?
Yes. BA proudly endorses the What company? Spa Restore.
Wow, that is tiny by comparison.
Mm-hmm. Gentle Moisturizer.
Well, I guess they had to compensate for Brexit.
Now, they also have a white label kit, or white color kit, but they're the same thing. They're not gendered. Yeah.
So they have a white kit for the white company for white people.
Colgate and plastic toothbrush.
Wow, going really hard. Wait. Holy crud, the thing they actually move your fingers. Thing they actually really go nuts on is the size of the toothpaste. Wow.
Now you'll notice none of these have really been opened. I opened the kit, yes, but again, none of the products have been used. Everything is genuine. This is an official BA pen.
Wow, really going hardcore quality on that. Way to go, British Airways.
I took this back in 2008 as part of their route from London Heathrow to New York JFK. That's right. Small lip balm.
Yes, very tiny. So you white people won't feel like you're compensating.
You want to say tiny?
Oh, so much tiny cream.
Luxury lip balm. So we have standard and luxury.
Wow. Not compensating for anything.
The White Company, Sleep Well in the Sky by British Airways. Enjoy an air of luxury.
Yeah, I call shenanigans.
See our full collection online, and they have a coupon inside. If you guys could see Teprian's face right now.
I'm doing my non-plus face. Oh, really? Really? I swear we should have a second camera so I could do reaction faces.
Oh, yes. But yeah, this is an extra large eye shade, or
I feel discriminated against it because I have glasses.
And it's the first one I noticed with a nose covering.
Yes, give me a nose covering so I don't get as much lotion. Great plan. Again, I feel discriminated against.
You should, American. So again, these were not used. They're an open kit, but none of the contents have been opened. Next. Okay. Yes. Let's see here. Yes. Next we have Korean Air's mini kit. This was my bad because I took it from the opposite side. But this is the front angle right here.
You can see lettering!
Korean Air, and it has Korean outside too.
And this is from one of their planes that didn't crash.
That only happened once.
I thought it happened multiple times early on before you flew.
Yeah. Now they have just recently acquired Asiana Airlines, so now Korea has technically two flight carriers under one flight brand. It also means Asiana will be exiting Star Alliance and joining SkyTeam.
Wow. What'll that make it, 10?
14. 14 total.
Oh, right, it's the other one that only has 9.
So we have striped socks.
Oh my god! They went full nutso on that. You too can look like an office person, an office male.
Korean Air's official striped socks in trademark Korean blue and looks like dark gray. Can never find out that exact color. Korean Air packaged eye shade.
No, yes, the standard blue color of everybody.
Oh no, this is black.
Wow, going even more basic.
Yeah. And actually earbuds. Earbuds.
Yes, and what is the plug for the earbuds? Is it a single jack? I bet it is.
Yes, it is.
That works on nothing anymore.
And that is all in the Korean kit.
Wow, they went basic bro.
A huge kit that they packed almost nothing into. So one of the reasons I didn't use anything in this kit because there's nothing worth using.
Just moving you so we can see the picture. Alright, come on. Come on, system.
Now we have the fattest kit of all, the Royal Thai International Amenity Kit for Thai business class.
And you needed to stop using hot sauce.
Actually, it wasn't really my fault. The plane was really turbulent.
Why ever so would it be turbulent? It's not like you're going through Indonesia.
Actually, we're going over the South Pacific.
Yeah.
So we have Thai eye mask.
Yes, you too can get it
Very
in
tiny eye mask.
lavender.
Yep.
Well,
Very tiny eye mask.
dear, what's the standard size of a person in Thailand?
Like 5'2".
Yeah.
We have packaged socks.
Again, probably small. So to give you guys an idea, it's like buying outfits on Amazon.
Here we go. What you're gonna get?
Especially, it's probably not going to be in your size.
Now, the first thing I've seen that has not been of other kits, a razor and cartridge and cream.
That probably came before 9/11.
Yeah, this was in 98. Oh, 99.
Yeah. Because they do not allow those on anymore. So, again, guys, this is a vintage kit.
Worth a lot of money overall.
One would call it a collector's item.
We're barely halfway through the kit. We put a lot of stuff in here.
So, interesting. So, in the last couple of decades before, they used to include more stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then again, this was also at the heyday of modern flying when airlines were bursting at the seams with money.
Yeah. Now, this is Hermes body lotion. Now, anyone who's anything about fashion knows that Hermes is really, really up there. Very exclusive.
Do they even have a contract with Hermes anymore?
No.
Yeah. So again, guys.
Now, this is toothbrush.
Yes, you get a little tiny toothbrush in a case, so it will actually protect it.
With the Thai logo. Now, if you remember from one of my past vlogs, Royal Thai International was one of the founders of Airlines.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is
Gucci.
yeah, this is definitely a vintage kit, boys and girls. Because while that is under the size, they would not allow that anymore. I think
They would, but not in a package like this. Yeah, the Gucci concentrate perfume. So, luxury, guys. And, there's another one.
cologne.
Yeah. So instead of having gendered kits, they have gendered items. Not really gendered items per se, but one for each. Nail file.
And what's the other one? Comb.
Yes.
So yeah, they pretty much have everything. And yes, to give you guys some perspective, as soon as she's done packing that, could you hold up the British Airways kit?
Yeah.
That is about the same size as the British Airways kit and the Korean. And that is so loaded with stuff, she's actually having trouble closing it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I couldn't open it when I was on the plane. I was like, yeah, that's nice. So what you just saw was me opening this for the first time.
Mm-hmm. So, and bring up the British Airways and potentially the Korean. So, like that had, what, almost 10 items?
Yeah.
And it is the same size as the British. And
it's exactly the same thing, like content-wise, as British Airways kit does, but more overall. Thai, British Airways, and Korean Air,
yeah,
which is almost
it is
nothing.
smaller
Yeah.
than the Korean kit.
They want to make sure you can put it in your luggage, in your carry-on.
Mm-hmm. And now we get to go with another vintage kit.
Now, this isn't really vintage. This was United's away kit from the introduction to their Polaris model.
So
Polaris
again,
class.
it's no longer sold anymore.
No longer sold. You can't really find this too much anywhere. This is...
Yeah, so you guys remember the hard case suitcases that they have? This is kind of that, but not crappy.
We'll open this for you guys. Now, without unpacking everything, has everything sorted and like put together in piece. Okay.
So yeah,
And has a United.
it's organized like a suitcase.
Yes. United branded eye mask, socks in United black and blue colors. Very nice color scheme. Toothbrush, toothpaste, Inflict Remedy Kit by Sunday Riley, including cleansing cloth, face cream, lip balm, and hand cream all together. May not be as high end as some airlines, but very, very well put together.
Well, and also this is back from what year?
Oh god, this was fairly recently. This was in 2017. No, 2016. Right before I graduated undergrad. This is their introductory Polaris kit. Again, this is the away kit by United, and I would have to give this a 9.5 out of 10.
And wasn't that from when you decided to go over? You took United over to Italy.
Yeah. The Korean Air kit, I gotta give that a 4 out of 10 overall.
Yeah.
The British Airways kit, I have to give that a roughly 5.5 out of 10. For the Thai International Airways kit, I give that an 8.8 out of 10.
Really? Not a 9?
I want to have one winner.
Well, at the same time, like, we also have to take into account that some of them are vintage and you can't get them anymore, so they don't hold up as much.
That's why I gave it an 8.8, but also discounted it a little bit.
Yeah. This one is interesting. Remember how I said that a lot of them were made by certain people?
Mm-hmm. So this was made by Porsche for...
Lufthansa, wasn't it?
Yes, this is Lufthansa's business class Amenity Kit. I'm not going to open this because it's sealed, but it has pretty much the same stuff. You can see it through, it's kind of a mesh. And Porsche design right on the bottom there. But you can kind of see through here a little bit.
It's got the usual inclusions.
Usual stuff, yes. Along with a face mask, socks, eye balm, or like face cream.
I put it on my eyeballs to cleanse them.
No, it does have eye cream in it.
I know.
Then you can see, tell it's Lufthansa because it has Lufthansa brand right there.
Mm-hmm. And they also have it as mesh for you filthy Americans in your stinky feet.
Oh, it's meant to be a little more of a casual bag. But overall, I give that roughly a... I have a favoritism toward Lufthansa, but I'll give that a 7 out of 10.
And our next one. Bloop.
So next we have one of Taiwan's flag carriers, Eva Air.
Alright, and if you guys see white hair on some of this stuff, the cat likes to shed. We've been trying to keep them clean, but
yeah,
he does things.
Now again, I'm not going to open this because it is sealed. Get there. Didn't open this on my light, not going to open it now. But it does include a lot of stuff in here. Eva Air takes care of you in the sky.
Now, if during the raffle, you guys want us to open it up to see what everything is inside, you can ask for that if you win. So everybody can be all sorts of jealous towards you. Or you can ask for it to be unopened.
Yeah, either way, choice is yours. I have no problem either way. But yeah, this is one of Taiwan's, Taiwan's two flag carriers. The other one being Air China.
Yes, and so not to be confused, you guys, remember this. Air China is Taiwan, China Air is China.
The People's Republic of China, and Taiwan, which still regards itself as the Republic of China under Chiang Kai-shek.
Now, while we would like to get some amenity kits from the Chinese carrier, the chances of that, at least right now, are about as possible as getting something from Aeroflot.
You have to fly. The way Josh Cahill did this was flying into Central Europe and then flying to a neutral country, then flying into Russia from there.
We couldn't get it anyway because remember, we're Americans. That at least for right now, the chance of us even being able to fly on that pretty dang low.
But the reason why Josh got into Russia and Afghanistan, he had to renounce his U.S. Tourist visa status.
Yeah. Then also he was a German citizen, so there's no way that they can consider him a spy.
Yep, so now I can tell you this does have the socks, eye shade, lip balm, and moisturizer that others have, and extra stuff in it too.
It's definitely got a lot of stuff because that is a standard tote bag style, and it is full of stuff.
It's bursting. By Salvatore Ferragamo, which is a luxury Italian designer. He also creates clothing that you can find almost everywhere, but not cheap.
Now on to one of the ones that I honestly expect to be pretty nice, but it seems like,
Well, this is Singapore Airlines Premium Economy Kit.
Ah, that explains it.
Okay. Singapore Airlines. Brought to you by Penhaligon's of London. Now,
And anybody wonder why it's brought to you by a London company? Who knows anything about Singapore?
colonizational. They just freed themselves from British colonial rule in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Now this was open, so I can show you. This was Luna Facial Mist.
Mm.
So you arrive feeling refreshed at your destination. Luna Hand Lotion, and a chunky hand lotion too.
Yeah, once you empty it, you really should show them the inside of the bag. That looks cool from what I can see.
Yes, very design, very good design inside there. The plastic bag that did contain a lot of stuff in the first place.
I think that had those two things in there.
Yeah. Luna Lip Balm, that's right. Yes. Business class Amenity Kit. This is Singapore Airlines business class. Now this has been updated because they had to update things during their fleet remodel when they debuted their Singapore suites.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watched my vlog last week when I went over to Singapore Airlines, they have done a great job.
They're still winner chicken dinner of everything, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Etihad came close, I believe.
Etihad came close, and so did Emirates. Qatar has fallen from Greece.
Yeah, but we'll go into that another time.
And they're paying Haligon's a coupon. Because if you're flying from Singapore, you'll have a connection to London somehow.
Eventually. Or you'll meet plenty of British people.
So that's the inside of the kit. Very, very nice.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the design is quite good.
Yes. If Tech Main doesn't die.
Drank some juice the wrong way.
Sure. Gonna go with that.
Oh, shush.
And here's the label. Tell you what exactly you're dealing with.
Yeah, most of these do have labels,
Inside.
everything. I would say it's not as good as it could be, but then again, this is before their
Big Fleet model.
redo.
This was in 2014. We had just started talking.
Ah, yes. Yes, we've known each other for a while, God help us. Your children will remember the stories of when Vixen met Tech Minion.
And there's a little Singapore Airlines label on the back. Or front, depending on how you look at it.
Oh, you mean it's from a certain point of view?
Yes. Star Wars Nazi.
How dare you say that word? That is an evil word. We cannot say that on the Facebook.
Now this is the most recent Amenity Kit we got.
Yeah, we actually got two of them, one of each, because it is an Air...
Canada.
it's Air Canada.
Air Canada, yes. Air Canada's signature class Amenity Kit. They combined business and first class together, which is actually becoming common trait with a lot of airlines now. It started as just Western, now it's moving on to a lot of worldwide airlines.
And I believe we actually got 4 of these, didn't we?
Yes. Because we got 2 on the way to Germany and 2 on the way back.
Yeah. Now, we've already reviewed it, but I'm going to say it again. Airbus, please, for the love of all that's holy, let us use air on ourselves. Please.
It wasn't hot in that plane. What are you talking about? I had no idea.
But hey, at least we knew that we weren't going to fall from the sky because it wasn't Boeing.
So, like Etihad, this is presented by Aqua de Parma. Air Canada has a partnership with Aqua de Parma.
And I think they just updated their kits, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we got the last one of the old version.
No, this is actually a new version.
Oh, that's the new version? Okay.
Now, you'll notice Etihad and Air Canada are almost the same until you get to, like, actually see them.
Well, number one, Etihad is freaking leather. It looks like an actual pouch.
Yes. It looks like an actual pouch, and then you have Air Canada's cloth thing.
You have Air Canada's zippered that can be connected to your stuff with, like, a carabiner.
Yeah. Now, it's handy, yeah, but I have to give Etihad major points in their design.
Well, here's another thing to remember. Air Canada, even for its higher levels, can be afforded by the lower people.
Yeah.
Whereas Etihad
It's
does
truly for luxurious.
Yeah, does have a luxury with a luxury price. So
Oh, yeah.
you can't fault
And
them
this
on it.
is just their business class amenity kit. It has something else to their first class.
Yeah. This is technically business and first.
Yeah. Air Canada calls that signature class, yeah. This is their dental kit, which is toothpaste, toothbrush, and floss together.
Now here's the other question about the Etihad one. Before or after COVID?
After.
Yeah. We should have made that caveat because Amenity Kits really changed before and after COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Almost to a ridiculous level.
These are standard earplugs that every airline offers.
Mm-hmm.
You have your typical eye shade,
Mm-hmm.
eye mask shade, whatever you want to call it. Same thing.
The eye coverings.
Yes. Then you have Aqua de Parma lip balm and lotion together.
Mm-hmm.
They're not 1 tube, obviously, but they're in one container. They're
Yeah.
2 tubes 1. You have Air Canada socks. My Amenity Kit socks are downstairs in my dresser. I have not worn them.
Well, there was no reason because, like, I think we barely got up, and actually I think instead of putting on the socks, we actually wore our shoes to go to the...
No, you wore your shoes. I had flippers.
That's right,
I had
princess.
I had actual slippers I could put on. Because on the way to Germany, especially, I changed into PJs.
That's right, you did, whereas I was just like, eh. Because the problem for me is all the PJs that I have are thick.
Yeah, mine are silk.
Princess.
Yeah. And then you have your standard glass cleaner.
Clean cloth.
Clean cloth, yes. With a little, if you can see it, little Air Canada maple leaf symbol there.
Yes, and while that is good, just, she didn't like their cocktail.
You know, people make a huge deal about the Air Canada signature cocktail in the signature suites.
Oh, come on, it's just because you don't like whiskey.
I don't like rye in general.
Yeah, but she still tried it, whereas me, I was smart enough to go, I want a mojito.
I had the Air Canada cocktail, said I didn't like it, and then I had Diet Coke.
And then she proceeded to get absolutely almost wasted on champagne on the flight.
Hey, I'm on an 8.5-hour flight to Europe. I'm going to get shit-faced a little bit.
Hey, you got worse on the trip from Los Angeles to Chicago, but there was a reason for that.
We were stuck at LAX for 6.5 hours.
And of course, the purser was awesome. Shout out to the purser.
Yes.
Amazing.
Steve, if you're out there, hope you're having your best life, buddy.
Yeah. And if we happen to see any of you, again, pursers, flight attendants, in general, the flight attendants have been, and the pursers have been absolutely wonderful. I think the last bad one that I had was probably when I flew Spirit.
That doesn't count. It's Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines is the worst of the worst. They're up there with American.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not
Did we
just...
already do that one?
Yeah, it's Lufthansa, premium economy.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. But yeah, you were saying?
I mean, not just personal bias, American Airlines is actually the worst of the worst.
As you probably will see up on her blog, and actually any of these times on Facebook, there are, we kid you not, first class sections of American Airlines that have broken seats that say do not occupy.
When you're traveling, like, say, New York LaGuardia to, like, San Diego, you'll find, and you're flying first class, you expect a great seat for domestic flights? Nope.
Yeah.
Completely busted.
To give you guys a perspective, not even Spirit, Frontier, or Allegiant
Allows broken seats on planes.
Yes. But remember, your broken seats are going towards a good cause. It's to make sure that the Gulfstream for the American Airlines CEO is still functioning.
Seriously, he has a Gulfstream G600 that he personally flies around on American Airlines corporate dime. So he has to pay for it. He simply leaves his mansion somewhere in the morning and travels out to the municipal corporate airport when his jet's already filled up and takes off.
Now, let us remember, what people do not fly on their own corporate jet, I believe it's everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much. Even Taylor Swift is down to her last jet. She sold everything else.
Okay, and speaking of Taylor Swift, guys, come on. The woman has earned the right to fly a plane, which, let us remind you, I believe she's one of the only people who's trying to use economical jet fuel.
Sustainable aviation fuel.
Yes. And I think everybody else is refusing to use it because it's not in big enough quantities.
Yep. And everyone got all, like, hero worship over the one guy who trucked her jets on Flight Radar.
Well, in the defense, I don't think she minds as much as Elon Musk does.
No. It was simply for her personal safety.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this up, and I will mention that we're still looking for editors and for videographers, essentially. Video editors, what have you. And I have my next, and if you're interested, reach out to me through email or YouTube, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, sure. And I have my next flight coming up. My next flight is in 3 weeks to Boston. And then we have our big San Francisco trip coming up in a couple months.
That's at the end of September. We are also going to try and mix it up for you on the San Francisco trip. We're going to be getting a vehicle for a couple of days. We do have multiple cameras. We are still trying to get the microphones for it. But again, as always, we're not made of money. We're financing this completely by ourselves. We're not using any outside funds besides us.
See,
so
unlike, and all credits non-stop again, but unlike him, who proudly proclaims he finances his own trips, I actually do. Everything that I buy is, like, as far as the flights go, are on miles or money, but I make myself.
Yeah. And, like, any of you other ones, I understand that a lot of you have been doing this for a while or have other jobs. That's commendable. To give you an idea, guys, we're doing, we kid you not, a white-collar level of flight on blue-collar salaries.
Which is not easy, but we're showing that it's doable.
Yeah. So, any advice that we give you is based upon this is how you can live the high life without breaking the bank. So
that's the whole purpose of my show, of my vlog, my trip reports, my agency service, to show you how you can travel luxuriously on a budget.
Yeah. And again, the reason we suggest a lot of these places, like whether it's United, Air Canada, or all that, it's so you guys can try and enjoy it. Don't feel jealous of each other. Experience it, and then if you don't like it, then you can talk smack.
And just the other day, I had someone come on to my Instagram, it doesn't matter who, not going to name names. She came onto my Instagram and told me I was a selfish, spoiled brat because I go on all these luxurious trips. You know what? 9 times out of 10, my flights are in economy class.
Well, and even if they're not, here's the thing, guys. Every single time we use Uplift, our credit scores improve.
Mm-hmm.
That's another kicker. Because remember how much everybody in America talks about, oh, you have to have a good credit score.
You gotta have a decent score. They want to prove you have a crappy score, but they do no hard credit checks, and eventually Experian notices your credit, like your work, like Credit, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax to a lesser extent, and they apply this to your credit rating, and it suddenly shoots up.
Yeah, it would make somebody even like me, who's gone through bankruptcy a couple of years ago, able to do it. It's a way that I can take flights. So for those of you who think you can't, like, our trip to San Francisco is gonna cost roughly how much?
I'd say 5,000 on the high end.
And the reason for that, guys, just so you won't freak out, that is the plane, that is the car, that is the hotel, that is all of it.
It's important that we note the plane tickets have already been paid off in full.
Yeah. Luckily, yours truly was able to do a side business to where he was, I think those were just, what, 2,000?
2,200.
Yeah, 2,200 for the two of us on first class the whole way.
Are the tickets itself, yes, but also including taxes, shipping, surcharges, and travel expenses.
Mm-hmm.
Overall. Really, you can't beat that.
Yeah. So, and that is from, I believe we chose Cleveland to San Francisco nonstop.
Yep, they was offering nonstop flight on the 737 Max. No, it was a Max 8. It's been changed, and will probably change again to a 737-800.
Yeah.
It's an NG model.
And that also brings up another factor of what the government has done recently. Remember, with their full refunds.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So the latest from the FCC and FAA, they combined together on this. That any airline, any U.S.-based airline, that inconveniences travelers by having your flights late or canceled, must provide you a refund of your choice.
Yeah. Now, it's a little ridiculous, everything that they were willing to do. It almost sounds too good to be true. Almost, because it covers that much.
Oh, yeah.
But finally, I hate to say this because it'll make you sound like a Debbie Downer, the American government has actually done something good for travelers. It's been a while.
Now, this coming on the footfalls of the fact that a lot of miles are up in, or mileage programs, I should say, are up in Congress. The conversion rates, yeah. Are up in Congress for review and analysis because they want to completely destroy mileage programs. That would completely eliminate travel for a lot of us.
Well, and also, it would make it so that those people who are on the mileage programs wouldn't have any incentive to keep using it. I mean, a lot of your continuous people, it's like having subscribers on YouTube or subscribers on or followers on Facebook. It would completely tell you, oh no, you don't need to work this hard on it. Don't care, it'll be fine.
You know, getting like 30,000, 35, 40,000, even million subscribers on YouTube is difficult. You have to work for years at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of the travel YouTubers that we follow, they spent years shrinking this channel upwards to that.
Yeah. Or somehow they have a breakout product that people just love that much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's take, for instance, somebody who has shot to the top. We don't know how, but that's what I want. You take Sam Chu, you take Will from Trek Trendy. Both gentlemen worked hard from the beginning or had special cases, and now they're showing what can happen when you now have uber-rich capability. Now, this is not me hating on them. This is me stating fact.
Will just bought a 3-bedroom house on the western coast, or west coast.
Well, I'm talking about the thing he posted 6 hours ago.
Oh, yeah, his new luxury trip that he took on a cruise.
The 72-hour luxury cruise that, frankly...
From Miami to South America.
Yeah, frankly, Will, opulent as all get out, dude. But seriously.
I mean, more power to you. You can do that.
Yeah. Whereas you take Noel Phillips instead, who's, I think it was flying from Perth to
Auckland, New Zealand.
Yeah. Perth, Auckland, New Zealand, and then he's going to have to fly back to Texas or the UK, however it does, and he usually does it on economy class.
Texas.
Well, I know he's flown, like, you fly in economy class a lot of times, Noel. Props to you, but you're punishing yourself. That's just a personal opinion. Jeb Brooks my dude.
We know where a lot of your money comes from, and you know what? You're doing good things with it. Better
But
than
you're a little
lot of
crazy.
People, but yeah, you're kind of a psycho a little bit. But hey, we all gotta do what we have to do.
I wouldn't necessarily say psycho, but dude, are you trying to exhaust yourself? Why would you go around to every single location of a carrier that's the main hubs? I mean, like, bro, in 24 hours.
Delta, American United, all within months of each other, and going on to every single one of their continental hubs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean the airline Continental. We all know that went extinct.
Well, that became part of United.
Yeah.
That's the point.
We mean, like, the continental U.S. Like,
Yeah.
he went to, like, for example, he took a United flight from, Newark to Chicago to Denver to Houston to LAX to SFO.
Yeah. I mean, props to you, dude, for having the fortitude. And the coffee companies probably loved you. But, wow. Just wow, wow, wow.
Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. Food's here, and it's getting hot, and we covered what we need to cover. So I will see you, all you lovely people, next week.
Feel free to comment, question down below on Facebook, and we will be uploading this to YouTube as well.
Yes, and you remember the qualifications for the contest. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and to have your name entered into a contest for one of the amenity bags. And I will send out to you after I determine the winner.
Yep. Alright, so...
Then we'll see you in the air.
Oops, stopping the stream. And let's... In the live... Okay. Video is ended.